sound on. The sound is The sound is on. We've been having trouble with it shutting ourselves off, going on to whatever they call it, highlights. So, if you guys there out on the camera world could get organized for somebody to call us immediately if we're on highlights, so we stop any important information. We wouldn't want you to miss any important information. And so if we all of a sudden have gone to highlights, just call us up on the phone, 978-356-0666, which I think you all know. Don't call me for the fun of it, because that's a bad thing. I already had one of those calls. Well, it wasn't for the fun of it. I had somebody call today saying that the horse had his foot stuck in the manger, which apparently he did, and I went flying out of here. That's a bad thing. Horses are terrible. Have I said that before? They're stupid. And he's like a puppy, that horse down there. He's very young, and he was playing with the noise that his foot was making in the manger of the donkeys. And he almost got his foot stuck. Not quite, but almost. That would have been a bad thing. So the horse with his foot stuck will decide to back up as best he can and tear everything apart, including his foot. So, a horse with something stuck is a bad thing. So I ran. Are we getting ready?
Yeah, ready.
I'm getting my maggot on, my mast. Oh, boys. How do I do this again? Here we go. This way. I think it's upside down.
The story of combat outpost Keating, a strategically pointless base stuck in the mountains.
That's that way. And then this one goes the other way. This goes this way. And that way.
Okay.
How about that? This is comfortable mask.
Yeah.
I like this mask.
Looks it. Yeah, you
I can even put my glasses on.
Yeah.
So I can see.
Oh, my goodness.
Um,
No, just cool those.
if I plug that glue gun in, we're going to burn the house down if I don't shut it off.
Oh. All right.
So if I put it on, you're going to tell me.
Yep.
But I have to get ready for we got a dog going out on Sunday, and she needs her own leash.
Oh.
So I had to make a leash
Okay.
to go with the dog that's going to be placed on Sunday.
Uh-huh.
I don't want to burn the house down in the process if I can possibly avoid it.
Jones had seemed haunted by his veteran brother's injuries in Iraq.
It's on. All right?
Okay.
By the time we finish, it'll be hot.
Okay.
Because I have to do this. Okay.
All right.
We're making progress for Carlene White from Betsy. Oh, goody. This is for a lot of people. This is for a lot of people. That's for Haley, and this is for Carlene. Oh, well, that's not too many. I wanted a necklace for the gal, one of the people who has one of our dogs.
Just close that door.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Okay.
Huh, well, these are the 3-size monkey fists that,
Oh.
remember I made,
Oh, those are nice.
look at the tiny little one. That drove me crazy.
Yeah.
Isn't that interesting?
Yes.
Huh. Okay, Betsy. Well, we'll take care of it. That's a keychain.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that
It's got
nice?
some weight to it.
I have no idea what she sells these for.
Very nice.
At any rate,
Her shop is in Ipswich, is it?
it is. You know the Trope Ridge pub?
Yep.
It's right next door.
Oh,
It's the one with the 2 Great Danes in it.
I was gonna say the one with Great Danes in the window.
That's right. 2 Great Danes in the window. Okay, so Betsy Betsy Frost is she's a biggie. You know?
Yeah, she has some beautiful things.
She has some beautiful
Yes,
things.
absolutely. Her silver work is beautiful.
Right. Well, that's supposed to go to Haley. Well, I'll go put it all back in here then.
Okay.
Now, where am I not going to lose it? I'll put it up here.
Okay.
Nothing ever leaves my desk.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. Karen Knoll. Eber, Arizona. Okay. And you're going to look inside that.
Yep.
I'm going to figure out how to open this. There we go. Here we go. She would like chicken bricks, please.
Okay.
Okay. Karen Knoll, chicken bricks. So I can put that in here, and that gets that done. And then this goes in here, and I'll put this
Whoops.
down here.
Not the bucket again.
Okay.
Okay.
Dear Carlene and staff, and all the other house dogs, thank you for all that all of you do for the people and like the critters down on the farm. It gives me great pleasure to watch all the goings on at the farm. I can't wait for the puppies. I'd like 3 chicken bricks, please, for my July birthday. Stay safe. Love to all. Well, isn't that nice?
That's nice. Yeah.
Very nice. You could have that one too.
Okay.
And then we have a bill from the co-op. Where I generally get horse and donkey food. And things like that. You can have that.
All right.
Now, what did we buy this time? $168. Boy, I'll tell you, it's an awful lot less than I used to spend. And this has, oh, geez. Oh, this has the grass seed.
Oh.
Essex County 2, which is 2 kinds of grass seed. There's 2 kinds of grass seed on this. The one that grows in 5 days very quickly but doesn't come up next year. And then there's some regular stuff that grows very slowly and comes up next year. We have it out behind the barn. That's Essex 2. Flex tape. I was afraid something was going to, I was afraid the hoses were going to break.
Oh.
A garden hose. Some more winter rye, which is that quick rising stuff. And that was by the pound. And that's all I bought there. Oh, and then chick starter. Wasn't that exciting?
Okay.
So it's $168, but that's mostly for grass seed. Okay, next problem. I never know whether that's Michelle or Mike. I think it's Michelle. Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas. Dallas, Texas. I'm from Big D.
Okay.
Here we go. Dear Carlene, thank you as always for everything you do. I really enjoy watching all the cameras. I would like 5 chicken bricks, please. Wasn't that wonderful?
Okay.
But she doesn't have a name on that one. Oh, yes, she does. Oh, wonderful. It's all perfect. That goes in there.
Okay.
And then this goes in. Uh-oh. Well, we write it in. She didn't write the number in, but she has it here. So I'll just put it in there. How's that? That makes it all better.
Okay.
Okay, we got it. This is the people who want us to buy the water. Again.
Oh, the big bottles?
Well, they'd be happy to give us little bottles. But we do have their their water things here. We've been filling it up out of the hose. Not too fussy. No payment due.
That's a nice bill.
I get them all the time. Every month I get one. They're going to make me feel guilty eventually. I'm going to have to buy something from them. Yeah, there's nothing.
That's good.
No, I don't just throw it out. They even give you an envelope.
Okay.
Okay, and this is from Nelson Coleman, Theodore, Alabama. What did you want? What would you like?
I think she's going out
Oh,
with
she's
Linda.
She's ready to go. You got them all. Look at that.
They're all, you're like the Pied Piper, they're all following you.
Do you have Betty's thing?
Betsy's? What?
Do you want me to just show it on camera, or was there anything written that went with it?
Betty's?
Yeah,
No, I'm definitely showing on camera.
okay. I'll do that shortly.
What are we doing?
We're showing a delectable gift on camera.
Okay.
Something that would look very nice under whipped cream.
Oh, good. With anything. Nelson Coleman,
Yeah,
Theodore, Alabama.
yeah.
This is for chicken bricks.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks so much, Theodore, Alabama. Okay, we'll put that in there. And then we'll put this one in the pot. Did he put the number on there? Yep, he got that. Everything's perfect. Perfect. Planning for the future in uncertain times. How the hell do you do that?
Yeah.
Out you go. Okay. Driving magazine is there. They're out.
All right.
Do you
Well,
have any packages?
no, but there is something that I'll bring out.
Okay. We're gonna eat it now?
No, we're just gonna show it off and make everyone drool.
Oh, good. All right.
Come on, get the door, come on.
This will be pretty exciting. This will be pretty exciting.
The thing is not a dog in the house to trick me up.
Oh my God. Get these dogs out of here.
I just
Where-
stand up and they run.
Where did this come from?
This is from Betty, down on the cave.
From Betty again.
Yes.
She's trying to kill us.
It smells wonderful.
Oh my
Look at that.
Lord, look at that.
I don't
Is that
know
from that
what's
cake thing
inside
again?
No, it's not from the same as the strawberry. She's gonna send the strawberry name. And there's lobster tails too.
Oh
in the
my
freezer.
word. But what is there?
The lobster tail pastries.
Oh my Lord.
Yeah, oh my goodness. Okay,
Okay.
all right.
That's
Okay.
wonderful.
Thank you, Betty.
Thank you, Betty.
That smells so good.
Mm. You'll have to hurry now so we can eat that.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
No, okay, so my big excitement of the day is I started training, every time I go and do training, I learn something new. And I certainly did today because I inherited Stitch, which was donated sort of to my daughter and boyfriend or whatever he is, Olaf. And we have him here now because Olaf is in Norway, wherever his mother is. At any rate, we've had him for a while, and I said I would retrain him. And I really didn't get to it until this morning when I went down to pick him up, and he was all sort of and had a very negative attitude about it. I hadn't handled the dog in a long time, but he had a very negative attitude. I took him out of Puppy Hill. I don't know if anybody was watching me, and I thought, well, I'll give him a ride on the golf cart just for something to do. I could not get that dog within 3 feet of the golf cart. It was a choke and gag, and, I had a rope around his neck. He wanted no part of it, and he wouldn't eat any cookies. He just had a whole negative attitude. It was terrible. So that's when I figured, well, I'm stuck. I have to spend some time here. It took me about 20 minutes to get one front foot up on the floorboards of the golf cart, and I released my leash on him, and oh, good boy, good boy, good boy, and I got all excited, and I patted him, and I took his foot and put it back down again, and I patted him some more, and then he sort of stood there and thought about it. So then I picked that foot up again, put it back up, and good boy, and I got the second foot up, and that was about all it took before he thought, well, this is different, something else going on here. So as I tried to get him up on the seat, he lifted up one back leg and thought about it, and I gave him a lot of praise. This is not eating cookies because he didn't want cookies. He was so disturbed. Finally, he gets both feet up there, and I'm telling him what a good boy he is. Then I had to get him on the seat and over the back of the seat onto the back of the golf cart and make him lie down. And it was a little bit of a struggle. He didn't understand, but he was cooperating. His whole attitude had changed because no longer was I dragging him around by the leash, which I had been doing, but we were beginning to do something that was challenging to him. So I gave him a ride in the golf cart, and he liked it. He was smiling the whole time. So I rode around, and he liked it, and then I had to work him back over the back of the seat and onto the seat and down and off, took the leash off entirely and said, okay, and he just turned around, smiled at me, and I offered him a cookie, and he ate it. So we're making progress. Yeah. So a few minutes later, after I drove it around and he was running around, I stopped again, and I said, you want to ride in the golf cart? He came over to the side of the golf cart, and he really didn't know how to start again. So I got down, and I went over and put a collar on him again, just because I didn't want to go backwards. So I put the collar on him, gave him a little tug, and he very carefully stepped up with all 4 feet and up onto the seat and over into the back and laid down. I thought, my Lord. All I had done, really, was to change his attitude toward whatever we were going to do. And I thought, gee, how often do we put something, we get the dog in a situation, then make them do something they don't want to do, And his whole attitude was entirely different. So the next thing I did was put a leash on him and go around the pond on the golf cart, of course. And I went 3 times around the pond. I stopped out the back side of the pond, and took the leash off and let him run. And that was fine. We went back to the barn, and he followed me back, and no problem. Well, he tagged along very well. Once we got back to the barn, I said, I just slapped the seat a little bit. I said, you want to go for a ride? And he got right up on the seat, over the back, and laid down. And this whole thing took me about half an hour. And that dog's entire attitude toward me and training and leashes and everything was entirely different because I was asking him to do something that was going to be fun. And I don't think we do enough of that. I think we do drab stuff. So what I am suggesting to people who are working with our dogs is when you get their dinner ready, get it ready earlier in the day when they don't expect it and set it beside somewhere there. And then when the dog is somewhere far away or roaming around or not paying any attention, call them to dinner. Instead of having them standing there begging with you all the time, call them and feed them. That's something you certainly can do. But you have to pay more attention to more cake.
More cake. Oh, and Stanley, what's for dessert after the cake? Okay, let's get down. Oh, those are the lobster tails.
Oh my God.
Let's get to the beginning here. Doot. Yeah, whoops.
Uh-oh, that could be our, we've got, give me a,
No matter which one?
either one.
Call from wireless caller.
Service Dog Project?
Call from wireless caller.
Okay, so we stopped talking. Oh, we wait for a while. We'll go eat cake in the meantime. Thank you. Bye. We're on highlights.
Oh,
So go to the picture.
which picture?
Is that the top picture? No.
No.
Get to the top picture.
Yep.
There we go. Okay, so that's not us. So we're,
Oh, no, it isn't. It's coming up on their individual.
now it's highlights, and they do this.
And
They
you,
do this every night.
huh. And they lose the sound too?
We're on highlights.
Oops, looks like we're back.
Okay, well that's fine. That's great. I'm not sure we're not. Here, get back to the. Here's, hang in there. Get back to the picture.
Yeah, I think
That's my current. We're back.
we're back. That's
We're
live.
back now. How about that? Well, you did very well. Thank you. Okay. Bye. That's very nice. We had 2 calls to straighten that out. There we
Yes.
go. I'm on it.
Okay, looking for the beginning. There
Sound
we
is
go.
on.
Thank you, Sam. Okay, this is all about the conversation with highlights. It did highlights already. It did highlights already, so early on in
okay.
things, I guess. Okay. Please turn down. There's Jiminy, yes. Nice picture of Jiminy. He's very calm tonight.
Is he nice?
When I arrived this afternoon, the first thing I did was put him out to play in A field with Nala. and they had a good time.
Oh,
He
good.
was running, so he's tired. Got out all that excess energy.
Turn down the TV. We did that.
Yep. Thanks for closing the door. Yes, Pinwheels. I was surprised he was just laying there quietly. But that's following a whole lot of exercise.
Look at him over there.
Yeah, he looks very regal, doesn't
Yeah.
he? Connie would like to know, when are the first puppies supposed to pop out? Can hardly wait.
The May is supposed to have puppies along about the 22nd, 23rd of July,
Oh, okay.
and Sizzle about a week later.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh,
Whoa,
there's that
whoa,
cake.
water for the goats. Water. Whoa.
Yeah, yep. Sniddles. I don't see any water for the goats or the turkeys in the barn. Is it somewhere else?
It could be. They have an outside access there.
Yeah.
Haley was there and responsible for it, so I'm sure it's somewhere.
Oh, it's somewhere. Yeah, I was so focused
There's
on the
the cake.
cake, I was going right by the. Okay. Wow, Betty, amazing. And here are the lobster tail pastries that also came from Betty. I've seen those in bakeries, but I've never tried one.
Yeah.
Looks like pastry cream in it?
Yep.
Oh, boy. Be Short says, oh, Betty, I wish you were able to go to Crazy Acres and share the cake with Carlene, etc.
Huh. Okay.
For dinner after the cake. Let's see where we left off. Got a call. Oh, no, these are, yep, that's the highlights. It's for dinner after the cake. Okay. Right. Texas Toast. Sweet Jiminy is being so good. He had so much fun with the poo pickers last night and then got banished to the condos. Okay, Catherine is asking what's going on with Stitch, but just the
Yeah.
renewed training. Indy Dunes, how was your day? And enjoy your weekend.
I had a good time playing with the dogs. I like the train.
Yeah, yeah.
And the problem is here, I have said that the way you tell a trainer is by the way their dogs behave.
Mm.
And somebody pointed out the fact that if Jiminy was my dog, I better get on the ball.
Okay.
Or I was going to lose my reputation. So now I'm back on it, guys. So I'm working on it.
Okay. Dee Dee's wondering, is there an overnight person tonight?
There is somebody. I don't know who.
And I did not see the schedule this
Oh.
morning, so I'm not sure
Itch.
who it is. Schnauzer Mom, missed the end of the training story. Well, it had a happy
The
ending.
happy ending. Stitch finally asked if he could go for a ride and jumped on himself and got out of the back seat and laid down all by himself. Having 1/2 hour been in a situation of me dragging him around with a rope, trying to get him to put his feet on the front seat, you know? Just the whole thing was entirely different. Oh, this is fun. So that was my lesson of the day.
Ah,
That's all.
yeah,
There's nobody else we can go eat cake now.
I know. No, I'm just glossed right over the what's for dinner. There is, as you know, the chef delivered today, so there's
Yeah, I had the
salmon.
stroganoff already.
Oh, okay. That leaves salmon, a tiki masala, and
Spaghetti.
pasta bolognese.
I'll have a tiny bit of pasta.
Yeah.
That's pretty good pasta.
He does a good job on that, doesn't
Well,
he?
he's Italian. He ought to.
Oh, is he? All right,
Yeah.
that explains it.
So I'll start with just
Let's go
Italian,
at it.
some spaghetti, please,
Okay.
and then I'll eat cake.
Yes. I'm curious to see if it's just chocolate all the way through.
It will be,
or-
I'm
yeah,
sure.
We'll figure that out. Pinwheels would like to know, did you get anywhere with Giselle and her extended
Well,
family
we have
today?
put out 6 things, 6 traps. I am told somebody heard one of them go. I haven't checked to see where. There are 2 of them in the kitchen sink
Mm-hmm,
for the night.
mm-hmm.
So look out. I think
I
they're
saw
labeled.
that. Yep,
And there's 2 in each of the 2 dog carriers.
yep,
One in my room and one in the overflow room.
yep. I'll check those when
can
after
if you
dinner,
like.
you know, just to get rid of them if they've been
Yeah, whatever.
sprung. Denise saw a mouse run under the futon last night.
Oh, there are mouses all over.
Mm. And Ancha would like to know, are the goats with the herd? Sunshine doesn't accept them, and Alfred was chasing them today, too.
Well, goats are goats. They like to be chased. They like to play.
Mm.
They're perfectly capable of butting Alfred.
Yeah, yeah. Molly, is Winston in Lincoln's stall or in Tanner's barn?
Lincoln stall. He's right on the other side of the wall.
Okay. P.S. from Indy Dooms. I just want to lavish praise on SDP's calendar. July's picture is great.
What is July's picture?
It's a little girl holding an ice cream
Oh,
cone, and
yeah.
Magnus is drooling
Yeah.
with his tongue hanging out looking at the cone. It is a cute picture.
Okay.
Any other questions?
That's it.
Yeah, might be time to eat cake.
That's true. Okay.
Okay, no more questions? Well, shall we call it a night?
Call it a night.
All right, thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.